Hey, that's perfect. All right. Ah! Oh. Oh, oh, hold on, give me. Alright, I'll be right back. Once more, fellas. Give me 1 second. Never get a drink. I'll be right back. Whoa. See that? I'm back, fellas. So what do we do now? Alright. New game. Ooh. Ciao. It's game over, man. It's game over, man. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, come on. Hold on, George. Oh, alright, boys. A massive high school towers over all the other buildings. Wait, what? Bustling area. It's like the school. It's like the school stands in the center of the entire world. Hope's Peaks Academy. It brings in top students from the entire field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll get to be set for life. hundreds of years of tradition. It sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope Speak Academy a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend. Wait. There are two things you need to attend at school. One, you have already been in high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate at the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Naegi. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopeless average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show is, they all just whatever is most popular at the moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figured it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I had any kind of strong point, those, I said I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I want to fix something. Hold on. Let me just fix. Oh, exit out of here. No. On 9. No. Even look at me, I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope Speak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night. Get ready for today. Woohoo! Hope Speak Academy only invites the students who are the truly elite in their field. Just a popular topic. There are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads, and all I saw was about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high school. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop star station. I guess she's a high school girl. She was also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. There's the ultimate fashionista. He's been on the cover of the tons of fashion magazines. He was every high schooler. Wants to. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he is de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there are ultimate martial art, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest top to bottom. Yeah. I felt like a tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find the info on, no matter how much I looked. All those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then what about those other students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be your average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there is an even bigger issue. How did such unbelievable average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter and they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us, the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been off just deciding their offer, or declining their offer. But after hearing how graduates was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. Oh shoot. No. But then actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I started to feel lost, like I couldn't belong there. I could feel myself in my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. I wasn't in place, murmuring to myself. I looked down at the acceptance letter and questioned my hand. It says there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 AM. The meeting hall still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. Gathering up all determination and trying to act like I've done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. Yay! Oh. Yeah. This is where we were supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. A really elegant clock over there in the corner. It says 7:10. Meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still full 50 minutes left. Makes sense, nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around here waiting isn't exactly a... You can take a look around the school, maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having an old crowd, right? Help me kill some time and nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping. What the? At the instant I took the first step forward, my view became more twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And then the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began. And how life, as I knew it, came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was because I could experience the ultimate despair. Welcome to Despair. Prologue. Bum bum bum. What you say? Ease. Da 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 da. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Ooh, spooky. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy. Firstly, we'll like to explain the basic controls. You use the mouse to adjust your aim. Right. Left mouse button, navigate, blah blah blah. Or you can press and hold the right mouse button. Why don't you look around? Alright. Okay, square. Making sure everything's alright. I can still see a line of jewel I missed up there. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? An orientation guide? Some kind of cheap looking pamphlet. There's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. What the hell is this? Someone's idea of a joke? Okay. Fuck. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since? Dang. In the TV? There's a TV. School is funded by national governments. I guess it's that we're having TVs here. Something goes off. I wonder what it is. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where windows should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it, bang bang! Yep, definitely metal, thick, juice, very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is, I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall and then someone carried me. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom in Hope's Peak. And if that's true, that just raises more questions. It's all really strange. You know, those metal plates covering the window is like, it's like prison or something. None of this makes sense to me. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students now. Or here? No. I'm a little. Oh. Okay, here we go. The area. Yes. Jeez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. But for now, I just head to the main hall. Yay! Use the WAS and D keys to enter the hallway. Hold down the shift wall to run. Alright. Also, you can use the tab key to bring up the map. Press the tab key again to close the map. How? Okay. R. That's how you stray. Circle. How you run. Cool. So you open the map. Am I? Speed! Speed is king! Jim, the handle couldn't move at all. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
Yeah.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. I looked around at everyone who gathered there, taking their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it. I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened and then all of a sudden I was just...
Huh?
Well, you too? They just keep getting curiouser. Strange, I could declare a bit shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on.
Got it!
Just a moment, there is something else we would
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Sure, you were aware the meeting was for 8 p.m. sharp. You went on your first day. It's unspeakable. I must report you and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like you wanted to be. Like, you didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce?
Huh?
The hell? Now no time for the freaking introduction. Maybe, but it's maybe a good idea. Good to be at least before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's introduce ourselves. Out of the way. We move on to whatever else. Sound good? Still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. I guess, yeah. Alright, well, everyone, if I want to kind of try to online to it, I still don't know. Alright, time to find out. Okay. I'll start talking to those 5 over there. Aim at the students, love those. Each conversation important to it. Okay, so I'm gonna...
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru. That's Kiyotaka, according to what I saw on the thread. He went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a false honors. He's also known for the work he's done with his community public morals committee. They say he respects rules about all else, earning him the title of the ultimate moral compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day. Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it. Right? Don't you mean left? Okay, it's kind of annoying. Okay. Wakawa.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko. Tokufukawa.
Tokufukawa. Tokufukawa, the ultimate writing prodigy. And she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking amongst her literature. What her literacy years ago, she released So Lingers to the Ocean, a love story that said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest man poll. At her age, she's won countless literacy prizes, all her books and bestsellers, which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would such a young, talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, once with her masterpiece romance. Well,
What's your problem?
what? It's not polite to stare at you now. Stop staring at me. Stop staring at me like I'm a filthy creature. Filthy creature? No, I just thought. I know what you just thought. Just thought you'd never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise, you know I know you can't stand looking at it.
Anyway.
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow. Oh, hey man, how you doing? Oh, my hand. How you doing, man? Is the audio good? I don't know how well the audio is right now. Had a pain getting this game up and running. Good, dude. Yourself also. Yes! Yes, you were. I think it was you, then I think it was Mystic after that. Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah! Wow. Talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like. Okay. But the audio is good, right, man? Like, knew I needed that founder's badge. Yeah! When is the isn't it like after 10 subs, the founder badge? I forgot. Is it like the first 10 subs? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Oh, one of the first 15. Ah, okay. Let's talk to this person.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono.
Hi!
I look forward to getting to know you.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. Oh, dude. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing. In that pleasant sense I can't quite place. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's a pop star. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. Damn. Dude, so what you up to, Mr. Man? Did you get that, thing built and fixed last night or yesterday? Wasn't it like a cot? I think you said, I don't remember. I'm doing pretty good. I've kind of like been up a little bit like I usually do. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she is in high demand to appear on TV and things everywhere. Actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out. Well, I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she is really beautiful, almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know, I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding, I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Huh, hey, by any chance, now what?
Huh?
Yeah, it must be, I'm sure of it. Hey Makoto,
Just hold on.
Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. Jeez Louise, this guy. You're right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. I just realized. Let me turn my bot on really quick, because it's not on. So give me 1 moment. I just realized it's not on. I know. In my award box. Damn. Oh yeah, there. Oh, what's that? Let me just check you. Everything's running out smoothly. Smooth like a baby's bottom. We can talk about this later. Sounded like Sayaka really had something in this day. But it's not like we never seen each other again, like that we can talk later. Okay. What's up, buddy?
Yo, the name's Leon KUWATA. What's up?
What's up, pal? The ultimate baseball star, Leon KUWATA. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as cleanup player, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? What's wrong? Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured it was you being the ultimate baseball star and all.
Give me a break.
What were you just expecting? Some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head. Ooh! Nice! Nice one! You thinking about getting it, man? Or is it, you're not, I got this. Or is it you're not, shit! Or is it you're not, shit. Hold on, English, I can't speak it. Is it your cup of tea, right? Like, would it be your cup of tea? That's what I was trying to say. Nope, I'm just expecting, more of a, you know, sporty looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you look. Ah. Debate it. What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously, I hate that picture.
What the crap?
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of the national championship regulation.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know,
I don't like baseball, like at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced, and he's still. Shit. I am not. He's never practiced, and he was still his team's star player. He's some kind of prodigy.
yeah.
As soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter. Morning, I'm home today, so if you wanna... Wait. Morning, I'm home today, so if you wanna, later when Josh is out, we can play... Yes! Yes, but he would still have to like download it first and stuff, Mr. Man. But how you doing, though, swear? How you doing? I'm gonna be a singer, alright. I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar and we're set.
How cool is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool and to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool. Dead.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
I don't mind.
The Alpha and the Omega. I don't mind. Hifumi Yamada. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? World of 2D. Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I only sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them get it, of course, that I entered the event. How stupid can you be? That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
The words of such idiots meaning nothing to me. I am like the Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all the mindless preconceptions about the fanfic. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naiki, you would comprehend the greatness immediately. For my work is filled with the deepest meaning. What kind of meaning?
yes indeed.
It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Okay. Now to talk to those 5 people over there.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
I'm Aoi Hasahina, but my friends call me Hina. Alright. Hey, Aoi. Aoi, the ultimate swimming... Aoi has been breaking records in every competition since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions have been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, I totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something. It is that. It is that.
You got it.
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now. Yeah. Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. I had seen that 5 times fast. She kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know. If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it like it sounds. Well, I have no idea. Haha, I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet ya. Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello,
I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
a hero. Sorry, I got kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here, nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki, known for all the cutting edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate program. Also got the timid little bunny type thing, which has hindered her completion of. Hey, so listen.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. What are you apologizing for? Well, just cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just looking and thought about something.
Huh?
Lost some thought. Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm trying to understand why your fans are so into her. Damn. Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Kyoko Kirigiri. The ultimate question mark. She's pretty tight. Yeah. Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope Street Academy spread. And I didn't see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity. Presidents. Would this girl be like one of them? So what are you doing?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just mean getting invited here, meaning you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something for you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you, huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up all night, so I was just thinking maybe she got picked by chance. Her face is like an iron mask. Doesn't want to tell me anything, no point asking. Okay.
Hi, I'm JUNKO ENOSHIMA. Charmed, I'm sure.
JUNKO ENOSHIMA, the ultimate fashionista. Anybody would recognize this one. Oh boy! She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on top of that. Hey, no swear. You, no swear. I've seen her on tons of magazines covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Ugh. Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally Photoshop. Photoshop? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna go make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal. You twitch though. It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of her cover photos. If you're surprised by that, if you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make Twitch thought, yeah. If she breathes, not breathes. If she breathes, she's a thought. They make the eyes of junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed in. Damn. Hey, what's up, pal?
Name's Mondo OWADA. Nice to fucking meet you.
Nice to fucking meet you too, you bastard. Mondo OWADA, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect and even awe from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang member, or gang leader, not member. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of this. Those four over there are the only ones left. Talk to this person.
I am Sakura Ogami.
I am Sakura OGAMI. Hello. So Mars, as I was doing a favor with Josh, I will make a character for you later on. Ooh! Alright. Nice. Oh geez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. Oh, wow. Where? No. No. I'm trying to find a button. Ooh, yeah! McDonald's! Where? Triangle. Button. Oh no. Turn off the auto. But now I remember she completely in martial... But now I remember she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won despite being a girl. The ultimate martial artist. She fought in over 400 matches and never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her ogre, some even think she's the... Let me just do something, I'll be right back. Alright. Some call her ogre, some... I went making everyone... Well, I won't make everyone. We'll only make the people I'm most friendly with and the ones I know more and talk to more. Some call her ogre, some even think she's the closest known relative to the primate, famed and missing link. Any incoming coaching students are reading this. Let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Standing in front of her now, I don't think we're exaggerating about that. Hey, you. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke him. Do you want a hint for this game? No. No, I do not. I've beaten this game before. I've beaten all 3 games before. Hey man, I'm gonna... Then she started to poke and paw at my body. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality. Don't die. Oh, yes. Don't die. Don't die anyway. Yeah. Muscular quality and quantity is so right around that extremely ordinary high school. What a shame, you're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's a shame to me. Well, let me, I'm pressing... Oh, okay, aim... Oh, wait.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Why is it not letting me? Hold on, give me a second, boys. I need to grab something. Again. I'm back. Have to figure out how to open it. Yeah, Hero HAGAKURE, known as Supernova in the psychic community, transcending ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all the fortune-telling stuff. Pretty much beyond me. So I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Okay, I give up. What happened? I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after a Bigfoot, running off with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewski sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
Well, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times. See, well, it's a long story. A few times. Whoa, I bet that is a long story. Dang. Trying to figure out how to open. Alright. Let's talk to this guy right here.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
Byakuya Togami. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I ever heard, but there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami, he's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations and his own personal assets as well. His title is the ultimate affluent Prangini. What? Prangini? I don't know. Completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I heard about him from Homespeak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with the introductions, right? How much longer are we going to stand there? Go away, I'm sick of looking at you. His aura seems like you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training. Last but not least.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia LUDENBERG.
Hello. Celestia LUDENBERG. Okay, Celestia LUDENBERG, huh? LUDENBERG is my name, but if you don't mind, I would prefer for you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course, why do you ask? If you don't mind me, can you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia LUDENBERG is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. Awesome. Guess the rumors not right, we're right about her. Self-styled Celestia LUDENBERG, she's the ultimate gambler who never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothing, everything about her is wrapped up in a veil of lies. File of lies, not veil, my bad. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. Heh, heh, heh. That smile is beyond addictive. I better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimates, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around, making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. Like, what was that about? Well, you see, Dakota, you said a bunch of stuff happening and you were just asleep, right? Well, same is true for all of us. What, seriously?
Wait, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. When we came to where we were, and when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw all the windows in the classes in the hallways were, right? But instead of normal glass windows, there was a bunch of big metal plates. What's this all about?
Are you for real?
Plus, all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. And then there were all the main halls. Yes, sorry. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
Well, what the heck was this doing here? Okay. Maybe we got caught up in some kind of like you? No crime or something?
Is it like...
What, like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off when we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't think it like that. Cheer up. I bet this is all just part of the school orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's time to it's nap time for me. Nap time, you know. Sleep, sleep.
You know what I mean.
I was up too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporate. What did it begin?
Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, it was so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone nap at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
You'll be waiting, huh? What was that? No.
Goodbye.
Well then, excuse me. Hey, were you gonna take off like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, now I get it. The whole thing was just to get us all pumped for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. Gonna be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
Alright, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I wanna go with you. That's it. Then I will go there.
Anyway.
Not that anyone cares, but I'm going to. Everyone took off to the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't only. This doesn't seem right.
This is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However.
Maybe just staying put isn't, well, safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we don't move forward, we're learning nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm kinda, really nervous. We don't have a choice, we have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Oh, we got a save point. Let's go to the gym. Area. To the gym, boys.
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea this Hope's Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in Juvie. Oh, this place is even worse. And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? Just going to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Well, hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Oh no, stop, no running. I too shall go. Hey, wait, don't leave me here all alone. Okay, it's time for some total action. You can now press the tab key to observe the room. Okay. Observing will display people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. A display case. There are all sorts of trophies and players here. Of course, all the students here are ultimates, right? This is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. Still, filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo!
See, told you, it's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hiro was right, but in a way, that just emphasizes how completely not normal all of us are.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
Let's get this show on the road.
teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma!
Monokuma!
And I am this school's headmaster.
No. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was. What was I seeing? Was it? It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place, and all that anxiety I've been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
What? That teddy bear can talk? Calm down, I'm sure there's just a speaker inside of it.
Hey.
Told you already.
Come on now.
Told you I'm not a freaking teddy bear. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
What? It moved? Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is stuck in pockets. Even the folks at NASA can't recreate. Didn't comprehend it. Oh, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dream. I just couldn't bear that feeling. Bear that really you are unfortunate. Now then, moving on. We really must hurry and get started. Giving up already. No other stupid bear puns.
Now then.
Quiet down. Quiet down. Oh, okay, so he has abandoned the academy.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Everyone stand at attention and bow. Good morning.
You hear me?
Good morning.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Now then, let's commence with all the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Make no mistake, you few students so full potential and represent the hope of the world, and now to protect the splendid hope. We'll all be communal life together, solely within the confines of the school. Damn. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? Now then, regarding the end of the day, this communion life, there isn't one. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. What did he just say? Until the day you die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. Oh, well, fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't like for all the common units.
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? Screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you. I am no one that you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond their walls ever again. Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the skull. They're there to keep us trapped in here. That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whatever is behind this. This is just a really bad joke. Cut this shit out. It isn't funny anymore. Keep saying this is a lie or a joke, a bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you gonna
But I
do?
guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you thought to doubt your neighbor. Well, you have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when the time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come on now, what's the matter with all of you? Decide your own fate. Hold on. Decide of your free will to attend Hope's Big Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is finished, you already decided you want to leave?
Hey,
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for us to leave school. Really?
Actually...
As headmaster, I'm crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause.
Now then.
Now let me tell you how this fun. Let me tell. Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony, you rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they alone would be allowed to leave the school. Stay at my students is the graduation clause. What do you mean, disrupt the harmony? Well, I'll let you know. If one person were to murder another, stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crashing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking hope and seeing it get murdered creates a dark and shadow despair. And I just find that so darn exciting. What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other is... To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it. We know what it means, that's not the problem. Why do you want to kill each other? Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just tell us to go home already. Blabbering?
Blabbering? Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
You guys don't get it, do you? You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your role. Got it? You can kill as much as you want to kill, so go ahead and go kill. Go on a killing spree. Alright, come on. How long you gotta keep this up? Eh?
You know?
You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us, so you can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Reveal the trick. What trick?
I'm right?
Yeah, because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like, dude, shut up, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like,
"You're fucking dead."
Listen up, asshole, this shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is?
What's the matter?
True. What, you mean like your hair?
You son of a bitch!
Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom! It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma fast and straight like as a bullet. He locked onto his target. Oh god! He flew!
You little piece of shit! I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell.
Yeah, that's it.
Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it.
What, now Smart has come back this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that beeping! And say something!
Watch out!
Get rid of it!
Huh?
Huh? Beep 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 beep. Hurry up and throw it. I don't know if her curiosity stunned him into silence or what. But without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did, kaboom! The hell?
What the?
That sure as shit wasn't a joke. He blew the hell up. It was a painful ringing in my ears and I can smell gunpowder. Explosions might not happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I never seen anything like it. But you know this means that the teddy bear has been destroyed, right? I told you, I'm not a teddy bear, I'm Monokuma. I'm Monokuma! What? There's another one? You son of a bitch, you seriously tried to kill me just now?
Of course!
Oh yes, I'm seriously about to try to kill you. You did violate one of the school's regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little slap on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so this means there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you'll all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. Yes, sir. That's not even a punishment, that's just wrong. Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the E-Handbook. So, yes, well, moving on. The handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, we'll display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, dry it. It'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its base 8 design, it can withstand an impact force upon 10 tons. Very resistant. Contains all school regulations, so make sure you do those thoroughly.
You guys.
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules, tricks, yes, but they also protect society. Be back. I'll be back. Also, in this game of the SMP, Josh is one of my best characters. That's great, man. That is great. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed.
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishment in place for violators. Okay, well that just brings our entrance ceremony to a close.
Bye-bye.
Please enjoy your abundant, dreary school life and see ya. Bye-bye! And with that, he was gone, leaving us in all a state of shock. So guys, how would you define what we just saw experience? How, why, I don't understand any of this. We have to leave, or we have to live here forever, or kill? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to just calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we stay here living it. Life together until the day we die, and the other is we gotta get out of here. We have to kill someone, right? But killing someone we were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school, and now we're supposed to start killing each other. This is just, what is this?
Ridiculous.
Why? What is it? All these ridiculous things we've heard. Has all to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is,
So in other words,
I see a picture of the stats. Alright, I might be ending off soon too, because my mouth is getting sore, I'm getting like really tired and stuff. Alright, let me look at my phone. Let me get my phone real quick. So right, OWADA, hydration. Yes, let me go get some water real quick. Right back. Hydration. Hydrate. Hydration. Hydration. Fuck up. Hydration. Hydration. I've got sustenance. Come on, open up, you stupid water bottle. Hydration. Come on. Hydration. What color hair? Brown. Brown man. Hi, brown Mr. Man. Oh, shoot. Ah! Oh, crap. Oh, no. My password's incorrect. Kidding. Alright. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Alright, this is my... Hey, send it to me. Right. Hey. I'll make you a character and you tell me if you like it and I'll send you. Right. Okay, I'm gonna turn game down on my end. Volume mix. Okay. But again. Hey. What's good, homie?
Hello?
No.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you want me to share the screen so you can see it?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you prefer pictures?
Hey, give me a second. Here. Oh.
By the way, the
Yeah.
the head I chose for you, Apollo.
Yeah. Can you make it like a darker brown or?
Yes, I can make it like as dark as this. I do have to add a little green if you want it to be actually brown. And there we go. That's the best I can do for it.
Yeah. You can get like glasses and
No. I might be able to unlock glasses, because here you see the SCPs that are in here.
Yeah.
These are the ones I've discovered so far, and there's another one that I added. I know what it is because I've seen it, and it's very annoying and dangerous.
Ooh.
But you, as your character, you'll have the base face, a dead face, which I basically don't change for anyone unless you want me to, and a panic face, which is one of the factors in this game that will be important.
Yeah.
I'm
still streaming too, but
And I also wanted to ask, for stats, what would you want? Health, sanity points, work-related stats, or movement speed and attack speed?
Can you make me crazy? Like...
If you have a lot of health, you go on a murderous rampage. If you have a lot of sanity, you kill yourself. Yes, it's weird to say it like that, but it's literally in the manual.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually just here. Employee panic. When you panic, when all your sanity points drop down. Fortitude, which is health, brings you to murder. Prudence, which is sanity points, brings you to suicide. Temperance, which is work related, brings you to wandering. And justice, which is attack speed and movement speed, brings you to compromising containment units. Or, as I like to call it, you let shit loose.
I'm gonna let you just pick. What do you think would be best for me?
For you, I don't know, to be honest.
Alright.
Because right now, for me, for my stats, I have fortitude, quite a bit. Tim, which is a friend of mine, also has a lot of fortitude. Josh has prudence and temperance pretty high. Elysia, which is another friend, or Eddie, as I like to call him, is the same as Josh, prudence and temperance.
Yeah.
Kevin Bravo, which is another friend, also a streamer, he has not only has 2 items that are rare finds while you're working with an SCP, but he wanted to be a sanity and more kind of combat oriented.
So I'm guessing if you kill someone, they don't come back, right?
If someone dies, they don't come back. I can make or hire another person and remake that person, but I always try to keep everyone alive.
Make me crazy.
And you're saying you would want to go for murderous?
Yes.
Then maybe I'll just make you have high fortitude and high prudence.
Alright.
That way you can work on basically anything, and well, in that case, it will also mean that you will rarely go crazy, but when you do, it will be harder to kill you.
Yeah, dude. Alright.
The way this works is there's 2 types of damage that will affect you differently.
Yeah.
There's red and white damage. Red attacks your health. White attacks your sanity. And corresponding to those, players do the same. So if you're fighting someone with a red weapon that went insane, you're gonna kill them. If you're fighting them with a white damage weapon, you're gonna heal their sanity.
What's this game called again?
Lobotomy Corporation. So you shall have, nope, not that. These 2. Higher, and for the panic face, is this okay for you?
Fine. Hold on, give me a
Let me just message someone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Panic face is fine, and for your default face.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are fine.
Yeah.
Now I shall hire you. Nice, you actually got pretty nice stats. That's good. And now I shall give you some equipment. Would you prefer to have a bonking stick or a gun?
Done.
You'll have gun then. And then you're weak to. Also, there's two other types of damage that I didn't mention. Blue damage affects percentage health, and black damage affects both health and sanity, which also means it will be weaker. It will do less damage overall, but it will affect both of those. If you don't have a character that's balanced on both of those, he will either go insane or die.
I'm gonna put on my wall.
Give you this actually. And there you go, that's your character made. You're on the team, and I shall start leveling you, or leveling your stats up. Now I'm just waiting for Sek to tell me something.
Alright.
And I'll make his Adam in here as well, and these two are kind of fodder for me to feed to something.
Wanna hang out in Discord, or you gonna leave the call?
For now we can be on Discord.
I'm still streaming too.
Because Sig hasn't said anything. I might just do this and start making his.
So you there, man?
Yep.
Alright. Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that nobody had responded. Keeping quiet. I looked around at Spooky. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden with the rule I had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us becoming suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? Ooh. And that was how my new school life began. The school which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes to high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Bum bum bum. Prologue. Welcome to despair. The end. Yeah, we got 15 students. To be continued. And that's where I'm gonna end it off here. If you haven't done... You received the school crest. Alright, Be safe. Alright, this is where I'm gonna end it off here as well. If you haven't done so, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.